this is Al McGee at the Fort Lauderdale International Film Festival, and this is your entertainment ticket. Get us at www.yeticket.com. But hey, I'm here with one of my movie heroes, Edward Burns. Hey, Ed, how's it going?
Hey, man, I'm doing very well, thank you.
I just saw your film.
Nice Guy Johnny?
Nice Guy Johnny. I'm going to call him Good Luck Johnny because he had some good luck in that film, I tell you.
Doesn't he? Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about Nice Guy Johnny.
It's a movie about your dreams and like what it costs to hold on to them or fight for them when everybody's telling you to give them up. So he plays a sports radio talk show host. He's working the overnights at a small station in Oakland. He's not making any cash. And he made a deal with his fiancée that if by the time they got married he wasn't making a more substantial paycheck, they would return to New York and he would go work at a job that her father's arranged.
Oh, I understand that because I went through that myself in my own personal life. And what he did in the film was exactly what a lot of men, including myself, should have done. That's why I like that film.
Yeah.
But now you're an independent, you've always been an independent filmmaker. Why are you an independent filmmaker?
When I was a kid in film school, I fell in love with smaller films, smaller character-driven films. Scorsese's Mean Streets, everything Woody Allen did, Spike Lee's She's Gotta Have It. These are all the movies that I saw where I said, wait, these are New York guys telling their versions of their stories. I'm a New York guy. I want to tell my version of my stories. But they're smaller films, and, smaller films have to be independent because nobody's cutting major checks to get those films made.
Yeah, but do you realize that the last 2 years, the best pictures that won the Academy Award were independent, small films?
Yeah. So, it's a good time for indie film in that respect, and it's also a much tougher time than it's ever been for indie films right now. It's tougher to get the films made, and then it's the thing that's real difficult is getting people to go out to the theaters to see these films. It's interesting, those last two films. Slumdog does over 100 million domestic box office, but Hurt Locker does 18. That's not a good number. So what we're doing with Nice Guy Johnny is recognizing that, all right, if the audience isn't going out to the theater to see the film, how can we get the movie to them more directly? So on October 26th, we're going to go out every digital platform there is. You want it on iTunes, you can get it on iTunes. You want it on demand, it'll be on every on-demand channel. You still want a DVD? The DVD is also available.
Wow. Years ago, I met this guy in the 70s. He did those Puppet Masters on videotape. He became an overnight millionaire.
Yeah.
So this seems to be the same type of pattern that he did in the 70s that you get ready to do now. So do you see that pattern? And because of that pattern, how much success you expect to have?
The model that we're looking at is we just want to be able to make enough money so that we can make another one of these films next year.
And pay some bills.
And pay some bills, pay some bills. And do that. So the exciting thing is, though, we're going to, on the 26th, the movie's available in 46 million homes.
Wow.
Do the math versus traditionally, you would open up in New York and LA on 4 screens.
Wow.
So we look at that and we recognize there's a chance for us to rewrite the rules of how these films are distributed. And if you look at what bands are doing now, bands don't sell the same number of records they used to.
No.
But they also don't have to deal with the labels anymore, so they're distributing directly to the fans.
Yeah.
So they're getting a bigger piece of a smaller pie, but there's still real money in those hills.
Exactly.
So.
Well, Ed, thank you very much. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad to finally meet you.
Yeah.
Man, this is a dream come true for me.
Cool. Thank you.
All right.